011-1666. Paradise TV, reflecting Gambia.
kay leen ñu jokkoo ci social media bi ngeen wécceek ñun seeni xalaat ci Facebook PTV Gambia, Instagram PTV Gambia, Twitter PTV Gambia, YouTube PTV Gambia. mën ngeen a download app bi jaare ko ci Google Play Store am ko ci seeni mobile. PTV ñooy ceeñeeri Gambia.
Ibatele bari mansi afondo kele tasi yeah melale
Yo, you know what it is, man. Pizum, Dance Ayacho, your favorite entertainment show on Paradise TV every Saturday from 10 to 11 p.m.
To all the beautiful viewers watching us live from Paradise TV, it's your weekly entertainment show, Dance Ayacho, that comes over every Saturday from 10 to 11 p.m. right here. Right now, I'm your host, DJ The Fabulous, out of the squad, Fabulous Entertainment. It's been a while, 1 month we have not been on behind the cameras or in front of the cameras, but we are back again, you know. I'm not guiding my Salibu, you know. I have two amazing guests in the building tonight. Dels from QTV, presenter, rapper. How am I going to describe him? Well, he's going to tell us more about himself, you know. And you have a Gambian international artist in the building, J to the O to the J, also in the building right here. But without wasting my time, I'm not going to introduce my guest right now. I'm going to play his first video. And after that video, you're going to see Dels on the screens. I'll be right back after this video. Stay tuned.
Man's like T, boy. No for them, boy. I'm looking for proper dribble there, boy. You get me, bro. I ain't even playing.
I think you should go check Solomon. They have the best drips right now, fam.
I design and shit, show some stylish shit, body clout, take power trips, all night, yeah, give it an A. I design and shit, show some stylish shit, body clout, take power trips, all night, yeah, give it an A. I'm good, ring your line, just answer, I'm good, when I ring your line, just answer. You're painting Bobby, hopping around with a bad man. Let's crash this foreign. Never been around the world. I'll take you touring. Off-white with the Pharaoh garment, Christian Durance, all the sort of foreign girl, and she came imported. Woman over on my agenda. Ain't got no hidden agenda, baby. I step back and bend up. Bendy, that's like better. 10 out of 10, baby, oh, now you're a 5-star in the coastline. Bad girl says she all mine. Bad girl says she all mine. Show some stylish shit. Body clouds, take power trips. All night, yeah, give it an A. I design shit. Show some stylish shit. Body clouds, take power trips. All night, yeah, give it an A. I'm good. Ring your line, just answer. I'm good. When I ring your line, just answer.
Said I want names, said I want tags, you know I don't play with my gums. Leather like Louis, patterns like Gucci, you know I don't play with my brands. Call me designer, sweet like Coco, Silky and Prada, Private planes, VV chains, stepped in Suede Alexandra. Holmasi Souf, Holmasi Cole, Sansa Bimata Geja. Money just triple, blocks on my feet, baby that's Balenciaga. Drip them toy, Halis Bedoy, round the world like Bottega. What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas, Bulango, Ken and Digger. said he's in love. I told him prove it, spend the cash like a sugar. Rollie on my wrist, stones on my teeth, I chum. Now I'm looking like a hustler. Trips to Dubai, dinner in the sky lifestyle. Yeah, I always want more. Shares in the stock, daddy unlocked. Now you ask, are you ready for the deal?
You ring me up, I'm gon' answer. Call me a Black Panther. We gon' make love in Wakanda. And all this Gucci on your body got me gassed up. Got jigger when you under. You know I'm a certified gangster. You my designer chick, destiny child, survivor bitch. You there for my finest bitch, now you kiss and ride a stick. They call more Gija, then you know that I don't in a mix. Number 7 crunch, fuck my hat trick bitch. I got designer chick. I designer chick, I designer chick. Baby, I'm some stylish shit. Baby, I'm some exotic shit, some expensive shit. I designer chick, show some stylish shit. Body clout, take power trips. All night, yeah, give it an A. I designer chick, show some stylish shit. Body clout, take power trips. All night, yeah, give it an A. I'm good. In your life, just answer. Just answer. Just answer. I'm good. In your life, just answer. Just answer. Just answer.
Video, it's brand new from Del's editor, presenter, rapper. You know what it is, man. He's in the building now, man.
You already know.
Welcome back after the Ramadan break, you know. I mean, I'm telling you what Del's. Welcome to the Dancer Yard show for the second time, right?
Appreciate for the second time, definitely. I just want to say thanks and wagwan to all the fans, all the people out there supporting, watching. Big up yourselves. And today we're gonna have a dope interview, you know.
What is the Salibo? Let's see.
What is the Salibo? I'm not going to answer. I'm going to do Salibo. What's Salibo?
No, I'm going to Ben Salibo.
Kodoli. I got you.
Yeah. Welcome back to the show, Dels, you know.
Definitely.
Give us briefly your biography, you know, in case there's somebody watching, you know, and person want to know who is Dels.
Definitely. Dels is, most people know me as a TV presenter. I'm an editor as well, and obviously an artist as well. So definitely, I've been doing music for a while, but never wanted to definitely music for Gambia. But when I came back 2016, I started, you know, slowly. Jaga Olof Bini, hamga, munko gila settle. No, they don't know Olof the boy. Why? They just need come settle on. Small one.
Listen na.
You know, so definitely. So like I said, I'm a TV presenter, an editor, and an artist as well. I do a lot of things, but this year, before my last interview, like this year, I'm really going to take music seriously, you know, and start dropping visuals, bare visuals, performances, because, yeah.
Let's talk about these things one by one. Presenter, TV, editor, rapper.
Yeah.
Which one did you start at first?
Rapping.
Okay.
I started rapping. I was in.
But most people don't know this because most people thought they started as an editor or maybe a presenter and to music.
Like, you know, some parents see time bowl, they were like, focus less on music. I'm gonna take your career seriously. So something like I studied broadcast media. So through that way, that's how I was able to come up. Because when I came back to Gambia, nobody fought with the Gambian law first of all. So I play some music and some music is it's not this kind of, it's not really Gambian music and stuff like that.
Yeah, thought you are from which country?
Right, they're gonna States, they're gonna Jamaica, they're gonna Africa. I'm Apulari, so
boy.
Yeah, so definitely. So I had to actually pause the music and focus on media. In terms of presenting, because Lola Jang there and in Scotland, Lola Jang and me. So I was doing music. I just started to get my footsteps in the music here, starting to know the people. So then I guess when I joined QTV, it was easy to start doing a music show. I had already started knowing artists in around. Some of them had already had tracks with them.
Why do you start with the music? Nga post music be.
Yeah.
Duga si lale.
Music, I don't know. When I came in 2016, music here, like it wasn't that respected. I don't know. Most people still didn't respect music that much as how when I get now parents know.
It changes, yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Now parents know that music pays. Well, I mean, sometimes when you're saying you're doing music.
Yeah, if you like a you know.
Thank you. That's what they associate with. You see. But then the crazy thing though, still, man, on the music, and I was still promoting. So, and come hang on my platform, my small platform. There weren't a lot of platforms in Gambia. You know what I mean? Like how I said, when I came, it was a challenge. Even to get an interview or to get my stuff played on music in radio stations was a big challenge. So I was like, all right, cool. I really need to start creating a platform, you know, start promoting artists who are around, and also Gambian artists who are abroad. Because what you're doing is amazing. I'm people from Gambians who are all over. Young promote same thing with me. Like a lot of Gambian artists out, then I'm issuable. So what in your link DJs if you So I had to create a platform, and Santayala, it's going well now. So this also makes it easier for me to promote myself as well as an artist now. And also, now I guess when we were younger, we didn't know the business side of music. Obviously, in this generation, I guess YouTube, I guess stuff, it pays. So eventually, we had to catch up and learn the business side as well.
YouTube pays, but do Gambian artists and Gambian people benefit from that? Most people say you have to register outside and all that.
Yeah, you register no, it's not about registering out in Senegal, but if you're registering your address of where they're going to pay you your money and stuff, it has to be registered abroad. Like,
exactly,
example, in the UK and stuff like that. It does pay. There's some artists who are doing really well, especially our big artists here. You're more mashallah, I think only over, you know. But
what genre of music are you doing?
Okay, I like to focus on more of lo-fi drill.
Okay.
Like it's a version of drill, but with more soulful. How do I mean? Samples, got that old school vibe on new school.
Okay, but when you started, then there was no drill.
No.
Right?
I was one of the first rappers to do trap.
Okay.
I started with trap music.
Okay.
I started with trap music, like urban focus hip hop. That's what I was doing. That's why I'm really happy now that they might get snitching. You actually know into small domain. Because I'm on that artist time with my sa. Bro, man, you hamundi. How want to understand it. So eventually people started catching on to it now.
How do you see drill music in the country right now?
I love drill music in the country. There are quite a few artists I really love, like Dope, Chama, Luca B.
Mad.
You know, Maka.
AB Styles.
That's my brother right there. AB's my brother from day one, you know, AB's ADP as well. There are a lot of artists doing drill who are sick and know the right way to do drill. My only problem with quite a few artists in Gambia, like every genre that you're doing, right, you have to listen to people who have done those genres and know called drill. But I guess a lot of rappers here use old school, trying to use old school flows, called drill. That's not how it works.
Okay.
So now I guess all of my advice to like younger people, if you're going to enter any genre, you have to do research about it. Okay. Because I won't rap, no take any beat.
Okay, and what's your thought, or what's your opinion about this? Like artists using guns in their videos? Because like I have people who come and say, Fabulous, you guys are not talking about this.
Yeah.
This is not teaching our kids the right thing to do because they might think this is the way forward, they might think this is life, you know, at the end of the day, you know. What's your opinion? Do you think it's all right?
It was crazy because even one of my uncles I had this discussion with him because I have one of my, I don't know if you've heard of Als Gambino. He's a UK Gambian rapper as well. So he has a video called Disguise where he's got military tanks and stuff and guns, but they're not shooting and stuff like that. I'm not encouraging violence, but music is a form of entertainment. So whether you realize, people need to realize what you're seeing here is entertainment. It's not real. That's not his real life. And he's not telling you go and kill or stuff like that. So at the end of the day, we as human beings need to decide what is going to influence us.
Okay.
We've seen action movies, but does that mean you're going to get up and go shoot a gun? How am I understanding what I mean? So it depends on us.
But don't you think in one way or the other it can contribute? Because
definitely,
then there was something like this robbery, rampant robbery, theft and all that. But now you see a young boy 12 years having a knife in his pocket.
Yeah,
you know,
they're definitely influenced.
because sometimes what they see in these movies or what they see in video clips is what they want to practice,
big
especially the kids at home.
influence.
Boy, man,
Definitely.
Batman la, but that's why I'm getting fatal boy. That's why I'm getting living park. I see post I mean, you know.
Definitely, it's true. It's a big influence as well. That's why we have to educate our kids and let them know. Listen, you can enjoy this, but this is just entertainment. This is not real.
Okay.
At the end of the day, because if we say we're going to ban this music, we're not going to be able to do it. Okay. But it's how we consume it.
Okay.
And how we
Let's talk about the video. The first video I played is brand new,
Design
right?
a brand new video.
And what's the title of the video?
Designer Chick.
Designer Chick.
It's for all them.
Tell us about that. Designer
It's
Chick.
basically for all them classic ladies when they step out, they know they're looking fresh. Come here, you saw some designer.
The
You saw some taste. You saw some dribble. You saw some embarrassing. Come on, you designing right there. You flexing.
Mad.
So it's all about looking good, respecting yourself, looking fly. You know what I mean?
Okay.
That's
And
what
then
it's
you
about.
featured two artists in this.
Definitely.
Fats and
Uche.
Tell us about the collabo.
Uche and I actually first did the song, so it was already dope. But I felt, nah, man, I need to have something tiny is missing. It was already a banger song that I was like, but we need to have a female. And the dope thing, Fats, all type girls like Fats right there. She's a sick, one of my favorite female Gambian artists, huh?
Was there a space for Fats in the track, or you have to create track?
There was enough space for it.
Okay.
Because first time when Uche and I did the song, it was about 2 minutes.
Okay.
So when we sat down, I was like, yo, let's add this female there. And she just...
Murdered it, you know.
No, murdered it.
And who created beats?
My producer, Zeph Ellis, produced this beat as well, you know.
Okay, from where?
So he's from UK.
And he mixed it too, right?
Mixed, mastered, everything. Like
What about the video? Who shot the video?
A&A, those are my brothers. Ab-K, I see you. M.O.K, I see you, man. The whole squad. They did amazing work for me. We shot this in 2 days. Very patient. We sat down as a team together. Me and them were already a family. So I've shot videos with them before as well. So it was very nice doing this. It took 2 days.
Okay, and Fats is not based in the Gambia.
She's not based in the
Sometimes
Gambia.
he's here, sometimes he's there. How did you get her in the video?
God's timing, that's what I call it, God's timing. And she was like, I told her, I'm not taking out this song and I'm not going to shoot this song until you arrive in Gambia.
Because you wanted to have her on the video?
Of course, man. I had to have her on the video, man. She just blessed the track and she killed it. So it was amazing. It was amazing working with all of them.
Okay. You know? How are you planning to promote this video? Because the video is dope and you have stars on this video.
Yeah,
you have two champions on this video.
Everywhere. In Madega, best off radio stations, TV stations, online platforms. I'm gonna be there everywhere. Like me and my team. First of all, I want to say rest in peace to my brother that passed away because he was my manager, Babu Jame. You know, R.I.P. my brother, Don Sadiq for life. But we were already on that journey of starting to promote this track on radios and all. So it was just this what we were waiting for. But online platforms everywhere, you're gonna be seeing this video flooding. You know what I mean?
Is a busy man.
Yeah.
I was about to ask you if you have a team. You already mentioned you have a team.
Exactly.
Tell us about your team, because most of the artists have this problem.
Yeah.
How to get their videos on TV.
Yeah.
How to get their videos to the presenters.
Yeah.
How to get their tracks to the DJs and the radio stations, you know.
Yeah.
So Dels is busy. Dels is doing presentation on TV. Dels is editing and all that.
I have a DJ. I want to shout out mans like DJ Prime as well, because DJ Prime's always loved to this brother. This brother, from day one, I reached out to him. And he just accepted my music.
Like, he called me.
Yeah.
Bro, boy, this is
one. But before that,
He
man's
called.
like DJ Prime. I just want to say God bless this brother. And because key no they promoted links you in like the space of 2 months, like I've seen his work, that I yalla like more effect. You know, so it's always good to have people who believe in you and are there to push you. So then I guess the talk like bro, interview me Tuesday, interview me Thursday, I am then on thing day. I'm like, thank you.
Apart from this video that I just played, how many other tracks are you promoting right now? Or you want to focus on this one?
Right now, I'm focusing on this one. There was a time before that I was playing the Jollof video. I was promoting that. And I'm still promoting that because right now, things easy with. But we're praying for changes. But Designer Chick, this is the video right now. And it's going to trend. That's what I believe.
Okay. Do you have it on YouTube?
It just premiered less than an hour ago. I was racing to the show here,
Okay.
but it's premiered. Make sure you go to YouTube, Dells220 Designer Chick. You're gonna find it there.
So
Remember.
it's like the video is out today and
Just
first
right now.
premiered on the
Just right
Dance
now.
show, right?
Man, it's not why would do that?
Man thing it's nga masalo be legi do recha de. Legi
Do recha?
tek dafa ñew, you know what I mean? Do recha de. Dama jaay smart fit. Yes, how do you see game music now? Your general opinion about game music. What do you think need to change?
We're moving. We just need more unity. More unity. Artists need to come together and
Isn't there unity?
I call it surface unity.
Okay.
Like you can see me take boy namanala, but are you real though behind closed doors?
Yeah,
though?
exactly.
That's what I feel like is lacking in Gambia right now. And me personally as an artist, I feel like a lot of us artists everyone has an interest, right? But I need some interest. We should not forget the people who are there for us. It's not only about what you want. How can you help that DJ too? How can you promote that DJ?
I know.
But I'm sure interview sir at artist interview ko. Pumu share sa interview his own interview to ko brother.
But so again fly sometimes they don't share their own flyers. And if the interview is your own interview. Why bro fly bag in sometimes they don't share the flyers.
So we as Gambian artists, I feel like then they tell a gisumbo.
Tell a fui.
If then they tell a fui.
Wow, again tell a better you know fabulous place a track basi better radio rek. Said na play a track jiatres nga fon ya mon Gambia yep. And at some point you feel you are bigger than the presenters.
And it's not like that. I always tell them like if you see international artists, they love their DJs. You will see an international artist send a DJ a Rolex. Not that because I'm qualifying, but they appreciate.
Exactly.
Because without the DJs, the artists wouldn't go. Without the artists, the DJs wouldn't go. So we work in unison as one. So we as artists need to really appreciate the people that are pushing our music because you don't have to call me today, but you call me because you appreciate and you see what I'm doing. So one time, even I can never pay you in terms of money because what you're doing for me is far bigger than that. But appreciation, gratitude, my support, the singer, that's what us artists can do.
Do you have artists in your show during interviews and they tell you artists in your meaning and they fight and they have grudges against each other?
Yeah.
Your meaning and they setting into and all that.
Yeah, I hear all of that stuff.
And hang on,
I've experienced that stuff. But it's happening now.
You are like no, like somebody did it to you.
Yeah.
And then you feel it.
I know it and I witnessed it and
how do you know that?
I was ill for like a year and a half.
But how do you know that it was done by somebody?
No, you know what I mean? It gets deep, but stuff like this happen in Gambia, you know what I mean?
But then artists, you know, love songs, you have unity songs, let's love each other when they come to the media, try to be nice and all that.
I feel like there are some really genuine artists out,
yeah.
You know? Like it's not all artists there, but there are a lot who know how to pretend as well. Yo, you're a presenter. You know who are the ones who are truly sincere to you. And you know the ones who are only linking you because they need you for a minute.
And after that, you never hear from them.
Exactly. You know what I mean? So, in Gambia right now, I feel like, you know what a bad jiko would be like. If you don't like someone, I prefer someone tell me I don't like you.
Exactly, then you pretend to my face.
Yeah, and that's in our Gambian culture a lot. How when I buy Uncle Hell.
We have lots to talk about. Mangla whole questions are like dropping in my head like rainfall. But Mangla whole time with
time definitely.
Right?
Yeah.
What's your take about Gambian showbiz? Like events, setups. Do you feel the same thing that they get on every show?
I'm tired of going to shows.
Yeah,
I'm tired of going to shows. Honestly, I'll not even lie to you. Son I see them to show you, buddy.
The same setup, the same tracks they will play.
Same tracks. Same everything. Man, people like
innovative.
Not even about the innovative. Are people actually listening to what people are doing? The RMC show, artists, the freestyle, something he's been freestyling for 4 years.
On every show. In fact, on every show. And most of the time, the freestyle is about the track that everybody knows.
It's like, and then I'm like, and then it's crazy because Winners fans also, you will see some talented Gambian artists they go to the show and they perform, killing themselves. Their music is amazing. Why? Because
yeah, I was about to come to that because come like Foolish music, you know, they're gonna trend. They're gonna pop than conscious music. You have a lot of good rappers here, bro. But why are they not trending? Why
because
we
Gambians, we don't like to listen to actual music and message. Hamna, not where be hell now, where be pop now, Luyomala. Wow, I don't know what it is with this generation, but a lot of the music that we're doing here in Gambia is not going to go international. You want to be like, bro. If you play it for people international, they're going to be like, what is this?
And there's my other question is, Langa Fogna Mota Gambian artists new Tuki. They go like a one-man soldier. Guy guessing Gaka Blend Monyo Gambia from Senegal, he came with a crew, a team. Senegal said rappers no visa, they come with a team.
Of course, with a team.
Right? Yeah. Dauphin Day, when he was coming to Gambia, he don't come alone. I remember having him on my show. Yeah. I think 3 or 4 of them came to my show. Exactly. But Langa Fogna is responsible why Gambian artists new Tuki. They will not go with a manager. They will not go with a DJ. I've watched some of them. Their live shows. Like the Madegis come like, artists will never perform on stage. Like DJ play track with J, move them up to the DJ, speaking. Here, the Wafi definitely. So I don't think that's professional.
It's not professional.
So hadn't been you've gone with your DJ. Say DJ have already what you want to do. Yeah. It's just going to be like bam 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 gawaja.
Definitely.
Why do you think they go alone?
There are a lot of factors. Probably they didn't get a visa, first of all. That could be one factor.
When that, then they put even to the promoters out there. Because like
that's why I'm saying there are a lot of factors. If we say this is the main reason, I'll probably be lying.
I've seen one, they fought on them one country performance. He said he have to go with the team, either the manager or the DJ, and they said no, then he's not going. Yeah. But like, they went and spoke to somebody, he agreed, he went.
Without this thing.
DJ, without nobody,
that's why
he just want to go.
That's why I'm saying, like, sometimes as artists, we're so eager to make it.
Tuki,
wow, man. And thinking like come good day as an artist, you're there as the image, but behind you there's so much.
Exactly.
So all we can do is advise artists, like when you're going to stuff like this, go with someone, and also, if you're going with your manager, let your manager be someone who you know that actually has experience in managing.
Exactly.
How do I understand that, man? Because now I guess we Gambia, a lot of people in there, wow, he's smart manager. Manager, how could he manage you?
Do they even know the role of a manager or the function of a manager? This is what wow. The truth is, Gambian artists like couldn't advise.
No.
Like the moment the advice you can artists, artists of last time song thing,
what do you think?
Can you tell me what you think? Yeah, bro. Sa bass bi dafa dess sa song bi dafa am gap de song bi sa auto tune dafa bari kunan well koto bi dafa ma bad man bro ki like ma I had that couple of times, you know. At some point I dama feel like an artist, if you send me a song I'm follow si halama mungi
cool
because someone
it happens with all of us, like,
exactly.
Until I actually decided, you know what, I'm not going to pretend, because I used to be on my show sometimes, I am in the interview, and to be honest, his song is whack.
Exactly.
And I'm sitting there and I'm pretending to like, so it got to me until I was like, you know what,
if I don't like it, I don't have to bring it on board.
I'm not going to bring any music I don't like on board. If I don't feel that it's going to be right for people, I'm not playing it, whether it's whoever. Understand that? And then I went a further extent of having a presenter with me, they rate videos. So videos, and I love the fact that she's very straightforward, she doesn't care. So if she says, man like na video be why more there's so man video be man just 7 out of 10 more low. We've even had incidents of artists getting mad at us, but then I had people calling in like, you know what you guys are doing is really amazing and it's truthful.
Yeah, it motivates them to work hard because they know this is not right, I have to do this. Time be jehna. What time we continue, you know. I still have a lot of things to talk about.
Next time, there's always next time, and I will come with more videos.
Exactly, you know, and I'm gonna have you again. It's not gonna be the last time, you know. But finally, what's your message to the viewers out there watching?
Yeah, 2023, Dels220. Make sure you go follow me on YouTube. Instagram, Dels220 official, TikTok, Dels220
How do you spell it, Dels? Tell them.
DELZ, not S step, please. DELZ, Dels220. 220 is the Gambian code. Understand, yeah? So Dels220. And make sure you go subscribe to my YouTube channel, Instagram, everywhere. Make sure you like this video, Designer Chick, and them viral. Because this year I'm going to be dropping visuals on visuals on visuals on visuals. Bigger than yeah, I'm not only a TV presenter, but I'm a full-time professional dope artist.
DNA. That's Dels from QTV.
Definitely.
Presenter.
I also want to say thank you to you as well for having me. You know, because you definitely have always been there to support me from day one. You're one of the few DJs that come dama ko dee jam dara instantly you're always there.
That's okay.
Xam nga musuloo ma laajte dara nothing. Xam nga. So I really appreciate that and God bless you. God bless your show. And to all the fans of Gambian music, keep supporting. So amee xarit ku nekk artiste na ko. su nga xam ne wéyam yi mu ngi des wax nañ ko dégga tamit. so moom tamit mu mun a improve.
Very nice, you know.
Definitely.
Thank you so much for coming. Dels, you're gonna see him again and again on this show. And watch out for his video. You can check his YouTube, you know, Dels 220, you know what I mean?
Exactly.
And then you can enjoy yourself, you know, if you want to get the videos, you know. My second guest in the building right now, J to the O to the J, J to the O to the J is in the building, you know, right here with me, you know what I mean? He's gonna be the second guest. I'm gonna go with his video. Right after that video, I'll be back. Stay tuned. Dance Ayat.
Mane, ndax mos ngeen a gis gangster bu sol grand mbuba musóoru dégg naa ko koy kura ay góor yàlla lañ talatuñu xeex make money sunset dund teg si xeeñ lu neex fi ma fëlee nooy ñii ne ak sa boñ yu weex man ñàkk rek lay bañ mu ñuul maamu xees duga jëm cagar yaram xabi nes fasal kanam jànki Gambi ak daaram sénégalais bee jonge mu nekk sa salañ buy dox di yugur saf-saf ni bëggëj suma xol bi di bëggëj bagaj ñuñ bañuñ dara gannaaw dóor xas te xuloo ndax bum yundoo ba gis lañ gëj a xuloo waaye buñ xuloo nga buloo ñu juboo ñuy ànd ni siboo nim kilo maa ne woon te yegsi naa kenn dégluwut ko woon kon foog ñu seentuwaat moo kura loo yor sa saak waaw TOJ loo am sa baag waaw 43X and a 38 for real ndax bàyyi nga xel man ni may doxee damay doxee ni pare nañ ñi ngeen pare du xaalis du classe am ci lu bare amut tus das boy man rek ci xale ñi bëggoon na xam man li may yore di bandi lu waay na fi kenn fexe ma génnee fi lu diis ne la nañ fa daje baj sa ndong dellu koñ til di lekk ebe ok nañ wàññi mer ñu yokk a bégee ndax xol bu fees ba neex du fa xëjee te xol bu ñuul wërsëg du ko jege ene morom lu baax la ko yàlla waxee ana mami lii ci ene ko lu bare daaj fi mu toog séentu ma fu sore moo tax ma ñefe dem fee ci gese dem jaayi café bu yëfi safee moo kura loo yor sa saak waaw TOJ loo am sa baag waaw 43X and a 38 for real ma ne ana yaa ma yëngal yow yaa ma yëngal man yaa ma sigal man yaa ma bégal kon nañ ko dëggal dem def ko liigal mën naa la dëggal féetal ma tooñ nga jéegal yow kaay waay kaay teg ko loxo depuis dëpp dee ko raay bu tàngee dee ko ëpp mu ne ay waay ay moo kura loo yor sa saak waaw TOJ loo am sa baag waaw 43X and a 38 for real
Welcome back again from Dallas to J-O-J, J to the O to the J in the building right here. A Gambian artist based in the United States of America right now in the country. This is the first time I'm having J-O-J. We've been talking for about 2 years or 3. And this is the first time he's seeing me. This is the first time I'm seeing him, you know what I mean? And this is the first time I'm having him on the show. J-O-J, welcome to the Big Bad Dance Ayat show, the only show on radio and on TV. You're live. Say hi to the viewers.
Hey, I appreciate you, man. Thanks for having me, man. Like you said, we've been talking for a while now.
Yeah, most definitely.
But Tail and Doga meet, you know what I'm saying, face to face. And I really appreciate you having me on this show. I'm said I'm gonna catch a few of your shows. So more time I'll form link up with you. Not only fee, but radio B and everything, just to try to, you know, get my music out there. So I appreciate it.
Okay, we want you to give us your biography, briefly, because there are people out there watching.
Right.
They want to know who's in the building right now.
Right. Well, man, J.O.J. is a huge music fan in the first place, you know. I'm just passionate about music. Even before I started, you know, rapping or doing anything music, I just loved music. But it wasn't until like 3 years ago when I really started recording music and putting out music. So I just started writing, and I just wanted to be behind the scenes, really, trying to write for somebody else. But still, I had to try and record myself during COVID, which is just 3 years ago. So my daughter and I did record. I liked it, and I thought I didn't sound too bad. You know what I'm saying? And ever since then, you know, I've just been getting better and getting better. And I think that, you know what I'm saying, now is the time that I had to come home and really, you know, get my people to really feel the music and get to know J.O.J. and have that connection with me. But that's about it.
Okay, you also write songs for other artists, right?
Well, not yet. That was the plan before. But yes, that was the plan. But now I haven't done it yet since I started recording for myself. I think I'm going to keep it for myself now.
What inspired you? What got you into music?
Well, the inspiration really comes from my dad. For people that don't know, my dad is a choir master, a songwriter, and he plays the drums as well. So he's a musician.
What's his name?
Simon Cole, and he's a choir master, you know. And that's where my inspiration and the gift and the talent, that's where it comes from. And I do have some uncles on my mom's side as well who are musicians as well. So music has always been around me.
It's like you kind of inherited music from
exactly.
your dad.
It just came out late in me, but it has always been there. Yeah.
What's your first song? The first song you recorded?
Well, the first song I recorded was called the Halakte Freestyle. It was more of a freestyle that really caught on. That was one of the first songs that really made me realize that people are actually liking what I'm putting out. So it was just a freestyle that I just did jokingly, that people to this day I think is one of people's favorite songs of J.O.J. really, but that was the first one.
And what was the freestyle about?
Well, the freestyle, to be honest, it was about alcohol, to be honest.
Can you give us that? I love to hear normally first songs of artists.
Yeah, the freestyle, you know, I just went off the top. I think I might have been drinking myself, telling people to just boy the halakte, then nan mande again. So mande demal teddy, buliyaha sunyu nan, nyun mande ngunyu. So it's like, it's one of those things that I used to hear at parties of grown people when they're drinking, and you know, somebody would just crack up and start singing that song like, boy, nyun mande ngunyu. So Monday, you know, you know what I'm saying? So it was just a joking thing that turned into a really nice freestyle that people just liked. No, we don't condone that. No, please. Yeah, for real. I've seen it. We don't advise you to do that. If you're drinking, make sure you have somebody to drive you. That's when you have the most fun. You know what I'm saying? Don't drink and drive. No.
Jojo, how many songs have you recorded all together?
Wow, how many songs have I recorded altogether? To be quite honest with you, I've recorded almost close to 50 songs.
Okay.
And this is something I'm just telling you now that the whole Gambia knows, but it's part of the reason why I'm home. You know what I'm saying? I've been putting in work back in America, Dallas, Texas. I'm on record for a lot. And now I feel like...
But all those songs are not yet out, right?
No, not all of them are out. Because from there, I'm going to pick my album songs and I'm going to record more to put together an album. So, but yes, I've recorded...
But you haven't dropped any project like album, EP, mixtape yet?
No, not yet. I haven't dropped an EP or an album yet. But I'm looking forward to next year, 2024. To put out my first studio album next year.
You want to start with the album?
Yes, I'm going to start with an album, yes.
Okay, J.O.J. dropped or released, recorded about 50 songs. You know, how many songs are we going to expect in the album?
In the album, let's say at least 14 songs.
14?
At least, yes.
Okay.
Because as of now, we haven't really sat down to really get through, and I still have some songs to record here because I'm looking to get some inspiration, new inspiration with where I'm at right now in the Gambia, the new sounds I'm hearing, the new styles and lingo of the Wolof I'm hearing now with my youngins in Kanifing Estate. You know what I'm saying? You know, you dina indiwat lu siman lumamuna, you know, create something different from lumadan create while I'm.
Are you planning to have any collabo with our Gambian artists?
Oh yeah.
Like who do you have in your mind?
Big. Like I've been big fans of ST.
The Kama Boy.
Yes, I've been big fans of Attack as well. You know, and I've got some youngins from Kanifing Estate that I really or have been doing their thing.
How they?
Yes, like 24 Crack Black. You know what I'm saying? My cousin Jimmy. You know, I've got some good youngsters from Kanifing Estate. Shout out to whatever. You know, that I really want to do stuff with, and it's in the works. And I'm trying to really put in work to have some collabos with some.
Did you already link some of them, or are you planning to link them?
Yes, I have already linked some of them. You know.
Any positive feedback?
Yeah, most definitely. They've given me some good welcome back home. You know, these artists that I've just mentioned. Yeah, waxtaan na guy, gisee na guy, and it was nothing but love, really. That's all they showed me. So léegi dafa des rek pour ñu toog rek. Wow, mu daanu.
Are you planning to play any show here?
Yes, a show maybe later, but I do have a song release party for my newest release.
Okay.
The song is called Kura.
Okay.
And
that's the video I played, right?
Yes, that's the video that we just played.
Okay.
So we're gonna have a song release party. So it's gonna be Boboy Neka's my first ever event in Gambia. So the Neka at Club Onyx on Friday, May the 19th. So I want everybody to pull up. Let's come. Be part of my history. It's going to be my first ever thing in Gambia.
So what is listening party? Hanga Jolai, how many listening party? What Jolai? Let me listening party.
Well.
But I blame my door.
But yeah, it's just a party to really introduce the song to the
play
people.
Yeah. Okay.
And I'm gonna perform more songs, not just that song. So I'm gonna perform. So like I said, come be part of my history because I might perform more songs. And I think the first time getting this DOJ perform live in the Gambia. I'm hoping that do empty bogu from there on we're gonna have some more things coming because I'll be home. I'm home for a while now. I'm home to work on this music and take it as far as I can. You know.
I watched another video of you and Fatah.
Yes.
I love that one.
Yeah.
Tell us about that one. How did you came to have the collab with Fatah?
Yeah, that
the video is classic, bro.
Yeah, the video is nice.
I think it's my best video.
Yeah.
But was my best video there.
Yeah, I like it. And like, I'm glad you asked me about it. Because the story of how it all came about, shout out to my big brother, Esse Mbub. Esse, Mamba trained soldier from Kanifing Estate. He is friends with Fatah. Esse, he's also a rapper, my big homie.
In the US?
No, in Sweden,
Okay.
and now he's in Gambia.
Okay.
But he was in Sweden doing his thing. So he put me through with Fatah. Fatah was in America, and he was like, "Yo, Fatah ngi fofu." Da bugulo ma bolé len. Right. You said what can happen. So no la ko callé three-way bu gaaw ni ñu waxtaan rek Fatah ne ma ma ngi fi de naka la so bëggé mun na ñëwé nonu, and he flew to Dallas like probably the next day or two, and we wrote the song in one day, recorded it the next day. Shot the video the next day in 3 days.
Wow, everything was done.
Because we didn't have much time, so we had to just rush it. So you see the video that you really like, it came out of not much planning. Because we just were like, okay, let's get the cars, let's take it to my sister's house. And while we were shooting at my sister's house, they're like, yo, there's this nice bridge. I'm the bridge, but nice buneki and nile. I'm some dope shots.
Tap.
Wow, and I had some dope friends in Dallas, Texas. Shout out to everybody in Dallas, Texas. My friends and family. They always come out and show love and help. And that really helps when you have that group of network or a team like you were saying that know their parts and they play it perfectly. And that's how that whole thing came about. And the video came out dope. My guy, My videographer shot it, you know, Hussein, shout out to Hussein. Shout out to my sisters, KK, May, you know, V, all of them in Dallas that always come out and show me love and help out.
Let's talk about your name.
Yeah.
J.O.J. I like the name.
Yeah.
But I don't know where the name came from. So
Yeah.
I want to know, J.O.J.
Yeah, the J.O.J. comes from, my real name is John Joseph Cole. So my initials is JJC. But then, as I was thinking through what name I could come up with, I just decided to add the O in between the two J's, you know, and made it J.O.J. And it really just flows out the tongue really nice to it. You know, there's a little, and that's just how it came about. Like, I just thought, you know, J.O.J. would just fit me perfect.
And the other thing, you have to talk about the mask.
Yes.
Somebody asked me this. Man, J.O.J. don't always make mask. J.O.J. hana buku niti hamko, hana buku. Let me problem with.
No.
It's a style or something.
Exactly. It's a style. It's something different. And it always gets people talking, really. It gets people asking questions.
It's
like,
unique
why?
though, because people have been talking. When I posted about you, I'm going to have you. Almost, I think 3 people messaged me. Fabulous, don't forget to ask J.O.J. this question. I'll be like, what? They said about the mask. I just smiled. Because that was a question I already had in my head. I'm going to ask you.
Yeah, for real.
Mad. J.O.J., how is your music in US?
Well, in US, to be quite honest, most of my songs have been in Wolof. So my target audience is back home here. So most of the people back in the US that listening or following J.O.J. is mostly in the Gambian communities in like Texas, Seattle, Atlanta, and such. So, and recently I've started to gain some buzz out there that I really wanted to bring it here home as well, because I feel like majority of the audience is here. And it's starting to grow here, thanks to people like you guys, thanks to people like my big bro, Sayyidina Omar, Mr. Extra Touch. You know, they've been really helping me out to really get my music out there on radio, on TV. And I really appreciate you guys, but it's starting to, you know, get somewhere. And that's why I felt like this is the right time for me to come home and really make everything, bridge that gap of me being there and, you know, the audience being here.
Do you play some outdoor concerts in US?
No. When you say outdoor, the only events I've done, I've opened for Wally Seca.
Okay.
Yeah, that was my first ever concert that I've ever did in Dallas, Texas.
Okay.
He came in Dallas, and then we flew to Atlanta as well. So 2 days we played in Dallas, Texas, and then we went to Atlanta.
And how was the reaction of the fans when you were on stage?
Yeah, it was good. It was good. It was my first time, and and I gained a lot of experience with that one, you know, and I had fun, really. I really had a lot of fun, and some of the people didn't know me, especially in Atlanta, but, you know, I gained a lot of experience from that whole, you know, and imagine you getting on stage, a big stage for the first time, and it being a Wally Seca show. So I was really appreciative of that experience, because it taught me a lot, and I had fun, like building from that experience, going forward. You know, I'm just like, I'm ready for my next one, you know?
Okay.
Yeah.
Apart from Fata, which other artists do you have collabs with?
Apart from Fata, in Senegal or just in general?
Just in general.
Just in general. So I've got another Senegalese artist named Nara P, that while I was in Senegal, I went to just record, and they were in the studio, and they did their thing. I came and did my thing. And, you know, they wanted to be a part of it. And we ended up doing something really dope as well. So, and in Gambia as well, you know, I've got songs with Mass Murder. I've got songs with Mass Murder. And I'm working on, you know, other collabos, like I told you, with some big artists in the game here.
Okay.
Yeah.
How will you rate Gambian music right now?
Yeah, in recent years, to be quite honest, I've seen a big, you know, explosion in Gambian music, really, you know, and to be quite honest, it's only been recent years that I've really been following the music scene here, and I've been really impressed with, you know, the artists and the talent here, and the fact that the fans are coming out to support, you know, for the most part. For, you know, some of these artists, they can really pull a crowd that's really supporting these artists. So, and that's a big thing for these artists to be able to, you know, get back something from something that they love to do, you know, are passionate about, and are putting everything, you know, in their power to succeed in. So, yeah, I've seen a big, you know, explosion really.
Right, and I want to know how do you got inspired to write a song? Some people tell, okay, when I'm happy, that's the time I can write a song.
Right.
Some people tell when I'm sad, that's the time I can write a song. Some people tell you it depends on my environment and what I'm seeing or what's happening.
Right, right. With me, it can hit me anytime, and that's why back there I had a small studio set up in my house. So whenever I feel inspired, I could just get up right there and then and record whatever's come to mind and maybe build on it later. But always, with me, I've always loved to write. And that's what I tell people. That's what I'm best at, writing. Lola ginamun si rap, you know, and I enjoy it. So anywhere, I can be anywhere doing anything, and something comes to me. Back then when I was working, I'd be working and then get inspired to write something. I'd leave my desk and go somewhere and write it real quick. That's what I enjoy really, is the writing part.
Sa new track bi sax na de
Wa kura bi wa rambala
bo de yengal mag de
wa fogg na ni
dama ko don download sa ma nga yengal tank
it's nice. It's nice. And I felt like, you know, I should come up with something, you know, rap mbalahi, you know, because tay dal the funduro dal, that's where a lot of that's where we're leaning towards, you know what I'm saying? They love that mbalahal thing.
And who created the beat?
The beat was created by a Senegalese producer called Janta Soul Records. So shout out to Janta Soul Records.
Okay, he created the beat in Senegal?
Yes, in Senegal.
And then sent it to you?
Yes,
and
then wow.
You voice it?
My voice got, and then got it mixed and mastered in America. Shot the video there as well.
Jojo, how are you planning to promote your music in Gambia? Because most of the time you're not in the country, you're out in USA.
Right.
So how are you planning to promote your music in Gambia to make it bigger?
Right.
Like on the TVs, on the radios. You having a team, or you plan to have a bigger team? How are you going to do this?
Yes, we're building the team.
Okay.
So right now the team is just me, myself, and Sayyidina Omar and Big Bro Esambu, Essay. And we're planning on, you know, building a bigger team to where the brunt of the work won't be on just the three of us.
Yeah, it makes the work easier.
A little easier, and I can really kind of more concentrate on just the music.
Exactly.
Yeah, I feel like that's really important. I was a footballer. I know the importance of having a team and team effort. You know, so lola nyo jema try pull build. So come I feel like dafa amoon lu des daal maa ngi jagaan music bi fële di ko jam fii but nit yi amanguñ that connection with this JOJ guy. Nekkuñ di ma gis si interviews, nekkuñ di ma gis si club, nekkuñ di ma gis my perform. So
your place here and all that.
Wow, you know yëpp a ngi des. So maa ngi ne daal okay léegi how about I make the sacrifice, because this is me now. This is JOJ, he's a musician, he's a rapper, and this is me for life. So I really gotta make sacrifices to where the Manu Gambia and really put in the work and the effort on the radio, on the TV, social media, TikTok, whatever it takes for Gambians to, you know, get the music, because Munga got music with dope, but so try the songs.
If it doesn't reach out to the fans, most definitely, you know, like you have to spend that huge amount of money on a song, a different video. The presenters, the right people don't have it, definitely it cannot play. And for the right people to have it, you must have the right team who knows the right people to make sure it is distributed to the radio stations, to the right DJs, and then you go viral.
Facts.
Jojo, from the kind of time, Jehna, what I'm banging, I mean, right time, Jehna. But finally, what message do you have for your fans out there, and what should they expect from you?
Wow, they should expect big things from JOJ, man. Because Mandamanyo Gambia, and I'm gonna be around. JOJ is here to stay. I'm gonna be around for a while just for this music. So expect big things. Expect collabos. Expect some shows, some new releases, some dope videos, some vibes that you ain't never heard before. Cause Mangenyo different. The lyrics, the vibes, yep, is different. The face, yep,
after the mama ben mas.
Wow, next time but like I was saying, we got the first thing coming, JOJ at Club Onyx, Friday 19th May for the Kura song release party. So I want to meet all my fans in Gambia. For JOJ, and we're just gonna keep building and take it further
And before you go, can you give them your Facebook name or your Instagram? I think it will be important, you know.
Yes, of course. I'll give them my Instagram. My Instagram is JOJ the Outsider.
Spell it for them.
It's JAYOJAYT.
Space or all together?
Yeah, all together. No space. So JAYOJAYTHEOUTSIDER. So JOJ the Outsider. Because I've always felt like I'm an outsider, even in America rapping, or even here as well. So that's the name, JOJ the Outsider. So y'all follow me on Instagram, on TikTok is JOJ. Follow me.
And any final message for your fellow artists?
Yes, my fellow artists, I'm here, man. Reach out. For the people that have been showing me love all the way from Dallas, I see y'all, and I appreciate y'all. To everybody showing love. We gonna see each other soon.
That's JOJ. Yeah. Thank you so much for coming. My first guest on the show this night was Dels, QTV. Thank you so much for coming, Dels. Thank you so much for coming, JOJ. Watch out for their new projects, Big things are loading, and we're gonna bring those big things on this show, I mean, we're gonna play them, we're gonna feature all the new things, all the new projects from JOJ. And from Dels, say down, it's my boss, but thank you so much for coming alongside with JOJ. This is the first episode after the Ramadan. I took 1 month, 1 week break from the radio, from the TV. I'm not a guy, I mean, we also miss me the same way, I mean. But I appreciate the fans, I appreciate everybody. JOJ, big up once again. My cameraman, Charles, going to you, guys at the control room, Aliu, big respect going to you. This is the only show you have on TV, the only show you have on radio, Dansayat Show. We're on radio, we're on TV, we're on Facebook, we're on TikTok, we're on Instagram, we're everywhere, I mean. Time flies when you're having a good time. You have come to the end of this amazing segment, Dansayat Show, that comes over every Saturday from 10 to 11 p.m. right here on Paradise TV. I'm your just DJ, the Fabulous, out of the squad, Fabulous Entertainment. I'll be right back next week, the same station, the same time. Till then, skrrr!
Ibatele bari mansi Afondo kele tasi. Yeah.
Yo, you know what it is, man. Pizum, Dansayat Show, your favorite entertainment show on Paradise TV every Saturday from 10 to 11 p.m. Best of interviews, video plays, updates, and much more on this amazing segment. I'll be your host, DJ, the Fabulous Dansayat.
Cast, 2 stars, STD badass, flip bars, touch cast, do and mass, attire force cast, hollow tip, full clip, click, bang, shit, no face, no case, gang, shit. Ibatele bari mansi Afondo kele tasi. Yeah.
Yo, you know what it is, man. Pizum, Dansayat Show, your favorite entertainment show on Paradise TV every Saturday from 10 to 11 p.m. Best of interviews, video plays, updates, and much more on this amazing segment. I'll be your host, DJ, the Fabulous Dansayat.
Cast, 2 stars, STD badass, flip bars, touch cast, do and mass, attire force cast, hollow tip, full clip, click, bang, shit, no face, no case, gang, shit.